Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bells rang.
Slowins and blowins.
I'm sorry, what? Slowins?
Yeah, slowins and blowins.
I think it's snowins and blowin'.
Look,
something.
It's all about snow jobs.
Wow.
You're listening to 106.9 Twat FM, streaming to you from Rat House Productions over at rathouse.net. That's RATTHAUS.net. And it's time for the world according to Fear and MDI.
And welcome to the world according to Fear and MDI, or aptly named Twat FM. Hashtag Twat FM to all the Twat army out there. I hope you guys call yourself the Twat army. That's amazing.
Oh my God, that would be so awesome. I like, seriously, that would make my day.
We need to all
make my year.
That's what we're doing. After this, we got to make some Twat army gear. Put it up on the T Public. Anyway, I'm Fear. This is my amazing wife, MDI.
Hey, what up?
And yeah, if you're new to the show, we've been doing this a while, but this is our new show, and we're just a high school sweetheart couple. We're all stoners. MDI cannot handle her shit right now. Get it together, woman.
Okay, I think I got it.
There it is. Okay, she's got it, guys. Anyway, yeah, so it's just the world according to us, man. So strap in. We sometimes say outlandish shit, and you know what? Not all the time do we believe the things we say. So if you want to hate on some of the shit we say, then have fun, because at the end of the day, we don't fucking care. But
yeah,
we are jumping in here. I've got a few different show notes.
That was a good segue. Wow.
Yeah, sorry.
In here.
Well, so the segue is people if they want to bitch about the things we say, because so like I was talking to you earlier about Fifth Cast, and when we were doing that show, like people like acted like it was insane. Like we were like the Howard Stern show, like on fucking Smack or something.
Yeah, it got a little crazy.
And and like everybody always wanted us to talk about the fucking craziest things or whatever. And like whatever, it was a lot of fun, but sometimes I didn't think people really got what was going on over there. So with that, because we did have people that like came out and bitched about some of the things we said, and that's so the reason why it's a segue is because my first show note here has to do with a fucking Karen that I had to deal with.
Oh no.
And it was so crazy. So she walks in, seems normal enough, and asks, you guys hiring? I was like, I don't know, maybe. That's why I always tell people, because I don't know. I might be.
Might be. All depends. What you got.
Depends who you is.
Yeah.
So then
what you got.
So then she goes, well, do I need to get the jab to work here? And I was like,
the jab?
What? Yeah. And I was like, what is that? Like,
oh my God, she's an anti-vaccine psycho.
Yeah. So then I was like, the what? And she's like, the jab. Do I have to get the vaccine? And I was like, holy fuck, I don't know. Like, no, it's not an obligation. And so then she just like goes off onto this whole thing about how she used to be a dental hygienist, and she quit that because she didn't like wearing a mask all day. And so she went back to school to be, I think, a social worker, she said. Like, I got the lowdown on this chick's life. Remember, she just asked me if we were hiring. And then she launched into this insanity.
Yeah, oh wow.
And so anyway, so then fuck, I lost my train of thought there. She was a
dental hygienist.
Oh yeah. So then she went back to school for what'd I say, like a social worker, something like that. Either way. So she's like, and now they're telling me that I can't do that job unless I get the jab.
Yeah.
Like, number one, I hate people that call it the jab.
Me too.
That is so stupid. Shut the fuck up.
Educate yourself a little. Like,
Holy
Jesus on the
shit.
fucking cross.
But anyway, so I was like, yeah, I mean, that sucks. But like, and she's like, well, what about a COVID test? I was like, why? Are you experiencing symptoms? And she just like looked at me and she's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, if you have symptoms, you have to go get checked out. But like, I've already told you don't fucking need the jab to work here.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, do you have it? And I'm like, yeah, I've got both my vaccines. And then she like fucking rolls her eyes into the back of her head. And she's like, oh yeah, my God.
You're the stupidest person
my
ever.
God. And I was like, holy fuck. Again, you asked if I was hiring. All this is giving me perfect opportunity to be like, no, you're fucking crazy. So then she's like, I am woke. She starts talking to people in line. She's like, I am so woke. This guy is not woke. And I was just like, lady, if you got to keep using the word woke, you're not fucking woke.
No kidding.
I was like, stop going on the internet and eating all that fucking bullshit cereal all day long and read something of fucking knowledge. Now, I'm not getting into whether or not whatever, believe whatever the fuck you want. I'm just saying, don't ask somebody for a job and then fly into some crazy tirade about anything.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Like, it doesn't matter what it has to do with.
Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere with that, man.
And so then she's like, she started talking about when she worked with dentists. Apparently, dentists shoot mold spores into your mouth or into your gums, and then that's how sickness spreads. And then she was insinuating that that's what is in the jab. And she's like, thank God you're wearing a mask. And I'm wearing a mask. And I'm like, yeah, because you might make me sick, you dumb bitch. Like, I don't know. She thinks I'm spewing mold spores or whatever.
Wow.
So I was just like, you know what? No, we aren't hiring. No, please, never come back.
Yeah, never. We're never hiring ever.
So I don't know. So then I was thinking about it, and part of me kind of wanted to like, because I do deep down, I like a good conspiracy theory. I love
you like
hearing
to hear
it.
the crazy.
Oh God, yes. And like, I get it. I get some of that shit sounds so fucking right. You'll be like, yep, that's got to be the truth. But man, there's some real dumb shit out there. But so I was thinking about, I was like, I really want to Google this stuff and find out kind of what that means. And then I was like, well, I think even if I use a private browser, I was like, I think that's the kind of thing that as soon as you type that into your search bar, it signals the government, someone's about to search something crazy. And I don't want to be on any lists.
Or you'll be on a list with an asterisk like really fast.
Yeah, but it was crazy. And she just kept staring at me with these big dumb eyes. Like her eyes couldn't get bigger.
Oh my God.
It was just impossible. And like she had glasses, so it was like magnifying. I don't know what the hell she was going on about. Because then she started talking about actually, yeah, this part I don't know if I can actually say on here. You know what? I'm not going to, just because, but the part where people change their names because of other names.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. So sorry guys, I probably shouldn't have brought that up. I wanted to say it on here and then I realized what it had to do with. But anyway, the bottom line is she just went bananas about all kinds of shit and just started going down the rabbit hole of all kinds of stuff. It wasn't just anti-vax. This chick was eating all the cereal. So yeah, I was just like, crazy. No, it's cool. I don't need that. But it's just so funny that like, I don't know. We just live in the weirdest world right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
And like, I'm nervous because we live in a small town now. I don't know if anyone's going to listen to stuff. But I had a guy show up for an interview in Crocs and bare feet.
Yeah.
And it was minus 26 out.
Yeah.
No, I can't hire you on account of, I think you're crazy.
You must be insane. Like that. Not only that. Okay. It doesn't matter. Take out the weather, take out the snow and everything. It doesn't matter. you don't go to an interview with your bare feet and Crocs. And unless it's a landscaping job. Unless it's a job where you're going to be wearing Crocs and barefoot on a regular basis. You don't
like a pool boy or
yes, exactly. A lifeguard for fuck's sakes. Like,
okay.
You never, no, that is not interview attire. Crocs at all for an interview. No.
Yeah. It was super strange. And like, it was really weird because he was bundled head to toe. Oh no. He was bundled head to ankle. in like snow gear, and then I don't know, like, sure, there is a part of me that's like, man, maybe this guy really does need a job so he can get himself some socks and some boots. But I don't know. I just I had a few winners come through the old hiring process lately, but I don't know. We'll move on to the next. So some of these I just have the small notes.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to
throw them at me. See if I can figure them out for you.
This one says vag whip.
Oh, wow.
Figure that one out.
You could have used me and Jen.
You said you wanted it. That's it. 7 letters. Vag whip.
I whipped myself with something. I can't remember what it was now. But I did whip myself with something.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know if it was my underwear or... Yeah, I don't remember what it was. But I whipped myself with something. I can't remember now.
Well, let's move on to the next one.
Maybe you should make more than just 7-lettered.
I guarantee at the time you were like, just put vag whip. I'll know what the hell it means. But yeah, I think you did crack yourself in the crotch. And then I have VIXEN, and then in brackets, tongue flap.
What?
VIXEN.
Don't do that.
So VIXEN tongue flap.
VIXEN tongue flap. Was it a movie we were watching where the reindeer did a weird tongue flap? Tongue.
I don't think so. I think it was the name of something we were looking up. And
what?
And you fucked up, or you got weed in your mouth, and you were like, VIXEN.
That could have been what it was.
All right. From now on, I'm not going to allow you to just be, just throw vag whip at me, or just put VIXEN and in brackets tongue flap. I'm going to have to put a lot more because clearly these aren't ringing a bell with you.
VIXEN tongue flap. What else you got?
MDI, are you getting a cast, and did Lucas just leave?
Oh, man. Yeah, might be getting a cast.
So let's tell the listeners what you've done.
Oh, well, so about a week and a half ago now, I was at work. I was having a good... Well, you know, it was funny, actually. It started out as a really shitty day. We didn't have internet all morning, which made it, it was really, really silly. It was a ridiculous morning because we didn't have internet. So we had no records of what appointments were even coming in for like our service department. Mm-hmm. I work at a car dealership for anybody who's not sure. And I'm like the main receptionist. Wow, can't speak. So we had people coming in for their service appointments, and then we'd have to turn them away. And some of them were really fucking mad, but we didn't have records to be able to call them and say, hey, please don't come.
Don't do that.
Because we can't do your service appointment. Because without the internet, we can't, like, there's a bunch of stuff we can't do. You can't hook the vehicle up and search, you know, what's wrong with it, error codes and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
Don't go too deep into what you're
oh no, don't go too deep. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, like, so it was like a really, really crazy morning. And then over my lunch break, the internet came back on. So then it was like, fuck yeah, like we're back in business. So I was like, yeah, like I was having a good afternoon. Like I was, you know,
just in the groove.
Yeah, like I was like fucking working because I had my fucking internet back on, like back up and everything. Our main program that we use. And I was joking around with this older gentleman, and like just spun in my chair and popped up to go to the printer, like almost hopped up on up off my chair. And the printer's about 6 feet behind me or so. And I felt this mini explosion in my calf muscle. And it felt like something popped, tore something in my calf. And
just instantly stopped you in your track.
Yeah, like, and I was just like one of those situations, like, oh my God, the pain, the burning sensation, immediate. So I, like, my boss was standing in front of me, and right away she's like, "You okay?" And I was like, "No, something just popped in my leg. Like, this is not like this. Ouch, it hurts." Like, she was like, "Okay, well, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right. Like, I'll walk it off," kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried, and I like hobbled back to my desk, and it wasn't so bad. It was this burning sensation. So
like when most of our listeners pee, I'm sure.
Well, possibly. Yeah.
Whores. Anyway, back to the story.
So yeah, I sat there for about 20 minutes and, you know, trying to convince myself it was no big deal. And the next time I got up from my desk, the pain was unbearable. And again, and I said, you know, I'm not okay. Like, I think I need to go to the emergency room. And my boss and my coworker just kind of looked at me like I was a little bit insane. And I'm like, I know it probably seems ridiculous, but I've hurt myself. Yeah. Like, I need to go. So yeah, I went, and after hours and hours of spending time in the hospital, and I'm not going to go through all that again because I don't even want to explain all of that craziness, but
oh yeah, no, that's
found out that I've ruptured my Achilles in my right leg, and
which is up until now your good leg.
Yeah. Up until now, the right leg was my good leg. So that has posed its own problem. My hips hurt like a motherfucker because I am now posting like almost my weight on my left side and instead of my right side. And so as of right now, I have this partial cast splint thing that goes up past my knee, which is really fucking pain in the ass. And then I have to wrap it all with tensor bandages to keep it on. Mm-hmm. And so I don't even have the ability to bend my knee to walk. So I really have to like shift my weight from side to side on my hips to walk. So my hips are really sore, and my left hip is sore from bearing all the weight, and it sucks. It's really, really sucked.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal. Like
and I feel like I just really got over my frozen shoulder.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. For any OGs that have been listening
yeah,
for a while,
anybody who's been paying attention.
Yeah, she just had frozen shoulder. You don't want a frozen shoulder. But which was like 6 months of fucking foreverness. And yeah, unfortunately you were enjoying your job, and Christmas was coming, so you were excited for that. And well, yeah,
I was just in a good mood and being like,
you'll fucking learn.
Bouncy.
Stop enjoying your life.
I know, that's what I said.
So
that's what I said the other day at work too. Like I took a few days off, but I was back to work Wednesday, Thursday last week. And one of my coworkers asked me, one of the salesmen who's quite a bit older than me, says, so what'd you do? So I explained to him what I did, and I said I was acting like a young lady. And he goes, oh, come on, you are a young lady. I said, clearly I'm not.
Yeah, my body says otherwise.
Yeah, so from now on, I have to only get up and sit down like an older lady would, or older person, who cares? Yeah, there will be no hopping or bouncing or jumping or
just no.
I'm not allowed to run, because when I run, I fall and hurt myself.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to get up out of my chair enthusiastically, because, well, that just pops fucking Achilles apparently.
Yeah. Can't climb anything.
I can't climb it. No, I climbed stuff when I was 19 and didn't break, but fully tore my ACL.
So, I mean, there's that.
In my left leg.
So, yeah, pretty soon we'll just wrap you in bubble wrap and bury you in the yard.
Why do I need bubble wrap if I'm going to be buried?
Well, like you come in and out, but that's all you get to do.
What?
Yeah.
Why would I have... What?
You have to have outside time.
But I'll be buried during that time?
Well, yeah, then nothing can really get you.
But how do I survive?
What do you mean? What are you going to survive against? We'll put like a thing over around your face. No, not like a... I'm not putting like a space suit or something.
You said burying me in the yard.
Yeah. All right, maybe we'll just get you a bubble.
All right.
What was that?
Bubble. I think I touched my pop filter and it made a sound. That was a really good reenactment of the sound.
That was.
I'm just saying.
I thought it was the sound again.
Right?
So why? Well, it says Lucas just left.
Lucas just left.
So he was your ultrasound guy, I think.
Yes. Yeah, he just walked away. He didn't help me.
No. And so anyway.
No.
When you told me the story, you and Lucas were intimate.
No, we weren't intimate.
He was promising, or you thought that you had him agreeing to promise that everything was okay.
Yeah.
And then he walked away.
Yeah.
And you felt very betrayed by Lucas when you came home and told me the story.
Yeah, him and I were making friends, man. Well, I got betrayed twice when I was at the hospital just this past week, because Lucas and I were friends. We were building a relationship. It was based on trust, I thought. And then at the end of the ultrasound, I was asking him, like, so everything's cool, everything looked fine, I can go back to work on Monday. And he just kind of went, and I was like, that means, yeah, like everything's good. Yeah, I'm good. And he was like, that's all he did again. And I was like, come on, Lucas, tell me everything's okay. It's all right, right? It's okay. I didn't tear my Achilles, right? I didn't, like they thought. And it's no. And he just kind of went, have a good day, and left.
Yep, I gotta go.
And then he left. He left me to try and fucking put this thing back on myself. They had just made the splint cast thing for me. And it's so it's literally a big piece of what they would use to make a cast, like to make a real, like a cast. It's fiberglass, and I don't know what the fuck else like it is. That, yeah. So she takes a 3-foot piece of it, and however long from the tip of my toes going down to my heel and then up over my knee is, however long that is. She takes that amount and she cuts it off the roll, and then she goes and gets paper towel and she moistened the fiberglass stuff, and then she comes and she kind of, I don't know how, molds it around my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she has me so at this point, my leg is hanging over the bed. So then once she gets it molded around me, she says, okay, swivel and lay your leg back on the bed. So I lay my leg back on the bed, and then she gives me this band, and she puts it around my toes and then tells me I have to hold it and just hold like in the same place for 10 minutes while this cast dries.
Solidifies or dries.
Yeah, it dries. And then holy cow, it was like it was like rock after that. It was you could fucking beat someone to death with it.
That's pretty cool.
Right? And then so then this kid, Lucas, he was, I don't know, probably 25 years old, somewhere in there. The ultrasound tech just leaves me to try and figure out how to put this fucking thing back on myself. And I'm hurt.
Yeah, like fresh tear. Like you're still
I'm
fucked right up.
Yeah, and so it's a half a cast. It's only the back of my leg is cast, so that I have to fasten it around with tensor bandages. So I'm a flexible person, but man, is it difficult when you're like injured and you can't bend your leg in any way, like bend your knee.
Oh, I'd be fucked.
There's no way in hell 90% of people would not be able to do it. Like even my coworker, when I was like, yeah, I have to like bend over, and she's like, oh my God, I'd be fucked. Like she's like, there's no way I would not be able to do like it. No. And I was just like, yeah, I'm lucky. I'm fucking flexible, but like, my fucking life. So yeah, it's been 10 days now. So 9 days. On Tuesday, I go to the cast clinic here in town at the hospital. And then because this here cast / splint that I have is temporary.
Yeah.
It was a temporary fix until they got me to the cast clinic, which will be on Tuesday. And then I don't know what they're going to do with me then. Yeah.
Like you might get a full cast. They might be like, this is kind of healing. It's good. I don't know what the fuck to expect.
I have no idea what they're going to do. No idea. I'm terrified and also looking forward to it. Like I don't know. Cause I in a way I want to get rid of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also scared that they'll give me a full permanent cast. And then how do I shower? Although if I can waterproof it, like if I can get, I don't know, I saw
stuff online
to waterproof a cast.
Yeah. But you know what? I might have actually saw it at the store just the other day.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
Because see, the thing with frozen shoulder is at least I could stand in the shower and I could just let the hot water hit me, and it would at least be that like shower therapy type thing. Yeah. You know, I don't have that now because if I stand in the shower too long, my left leg, my knee, my hip just starts to ache so bad because I can't stand weight bearing on my right leg for more than a second or two without excruciating pain. So it's just not my happy place anymore. Mm-hmm. Like it really sucks. But so which led you to your suggestion of shower stool, which made me feel very old and disgusting.
Yeah, and like, well, I'm sorry. Like I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I know. You're just trying to fix problems.
But yeah, it's tough. And then it was really tough for me to even say that because I'm like, she's going to fucking hate this.
She's going to be not mad at me.
But also you're a witch, so I know you're in my head. So you were going to figure it out anyway. Mm-hmm. But it's just way easier. Like, I don't know. I know it's going to suck, but it might be something we have to look into.
Yeah. At least it'll make my showers enjoyable again.
Yeah. And like you'll have to probably shower upstairs, but because I don't think a stool will fit in that thing.
It's such a tiny shower.
Fuck, it's like showering in a phone booth.
Oh my God. It's so small.
Speaking of the shower.
Oh no.
You fucking.
What did I do?
So we're loofah people, or is that what you call them?
No.
But puff, we're puff people.
Yeah, we like shower puffs.
Yeah, I don't know. You know the things that you buy to wash your body? Like, I don't know. You fucking stick your
Different
soap
colored.
in it and you just fucking rub it all over. But if this ain't making a sense, you dirty fucks, you need to take some more showers or something. But like, anyway. So with the puff, eventually they fucking fall apart.
They fall apart. Yeah, you got to get
So you brought
one.
home these fucking flowery things.
I kind of like them.
I hate it. I hate it so hard. And I tried to go with the flow.
It's nice because you just kind of put it in the palm of your hand and then just scrub. I love it.
No, see, I feel like I get 2 swipes with soap and then it's gone.
No, you don't give it enough time. You don't even have the lather going yet when you think it's done.
That thing sucks.
No, you suck.
So anyway, so I'm like, look, I used it for what, 2 weeks?
Maybe a week.
And I was like, okay, I gotta come clean. This thing blows. So you were making a fucking order for pickup for groceries. And I was like, yeah, well, throw a fucking puff on there, man, because this flower thing sucks. So then she's like, oh, I've got this other thing. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, a real loofah.
Okay.
Well, it was a loofah with a sponge inside.
Okay. Loofahs are satanic as fuck. That thing was the worst. Like, I hated the flower. Using that, and I only used it for maybe 2 swipes, and then I used your flower.
2 swipes of what?
My chest. Where else would you go? That thing was like being licked by 100 cats. It was like showering with a porcupine. I couldn't believe it.
You've never had one of those before?
No, who made the Nazis? Who made that shit up? That's terrible. Where would you? I can't think of a part of my body I would like to rub with that. That would rip up your genitals. One swipe on your beehole, and it would just be the worst.
Oh God, your beehole.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I got it, and I just did, and like I was, like I don't even know if I did 2 swipes. I might have done 1 swipe that I think it caught my nipple. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is a prank. Did she give me a fucking Brillo pad? I was like, oh, this would be hilarious. This is the same thing I use on the stove. Just rub it right all over your sensitive areas. Fuck. That's like the second time I cried in the shower. I like saying stuff like that because there's like 10 people right now like, oh my God, what was the first time? You'll never know. That's a personal moment for me. But the
you only
second
get to hear about number 2.
I swear to God, licked by 100 cats. Like it was like fucking showering in paper cuts. It was just the worst. But so anyway, so I threw that out.
Sorry, I let you down.
Hey, I mean, usually you don't lead me astray, but that one you fucked up twice. Yeah. Using and that's exactly what it says. Using the scratcher pad in the shower is like being licked by 100 cats.
I'm sorry, honey.
The other day I was...
This small town has the dollar store or, like... Well, I don't like. We don't have a lot of options. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah,
we don't have a lot of options for stores around in this small town. So, the variety of loofahs or puffs or whatever, what have you. There's not a lot of variety or options of those. So
yeah. No, that's fair.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Oh well, hold on there.
Yeah,
that's fair. But I'm just saying. Sometimes it's okay to try new things, and I'm just letting our listeners know that one is not one you don't have to try.
All right.
Unless anything that I described, you were like, you know what, deep down, that's kind of what I'm into.
Attractive.
Then yeah, go ahead.
You go for it.
But so anyway, the other day I went for a walk and I was just heading out to the gas station to grab something. And I was trying to smoke a joint while I was walking. And we live by a couple of, a school and a couple of play, like, what do you call them? Like daycares and stuff. So a lot of times when I walk around, there's always children out walking around.
Yeah, you feel bad for smoking a joint?
No, I'm outside. It's not like they're going to get any or anything.
Oh, no, I just thought you feel bad for her.
Oh, fuck them. I don't care.
Oh,
I feel bad that the kids are in that cold. Like, when I look...
Yeah, that's true.
So I was having trouble even keeping the damn thing lit because it was minus 23 and it felt like minus 34.
And there were kids outside playing?
Well, they were going for a walk, but I don't know. Where do you take a kid to walk? Anyway, so as I'm walking, though, I've got my joint lit and I walk by and this kid's like playing and then he stops for a second. He's like, no smoking in my house. And like, not necessarily to me. I think it was a reaction. And then it just made me think, like, was it because he smelled weed? Did his older brother get in trouble once? Like, where did that stem from?
Where did that come from? Yeah.
But it definitely made me chuckle.
That was funny. That is funny.
And then, I didn't even get to smoke the goddamn thing because it was just so cold. I'd take 2 or 3 puffs and it was out. But fuck, yeah, it's been a cold ass week.
Yeah, it really has. The weather sucks. Is that all you got on your show notes?
No.
Okay, let's go. What else?
I also have watching MDI wipe. I almost spit my coffee everywhere.
Dude, did you have to say it like that?
Yeah. Vag whip.
Wow. Vag whip. Now we're talking about vag wiping.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, the aforementioned cast up over my knee. Ladies, if you've ever gone to the bathroom, you know that we need...
If you've ever gone... I hope there's at least one lady that's like, what the fuck does she mean?
Well, you need to have your knee.
Yeah.
Your knees to be...
To do what you got to do.
To do knees, yeah. To do their knee things for you to be able to wipe your stuff after you've gone to the bathroom. So I don't have that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I just high kicked my right leg in the air, if you will, out to the side to wipe myself while you were having a drink of coffee.
Yeah. And so how it looked to me was much like, you know, when a dog rubs its ass on the floor and its legs are up in the air and its paws are between its legs and it's just trying to drag its ass. You kind of look like that.
Wow.
I know.
Thanks.
Which is why I then almost spit coffee everywhere because I was like, fuck. Like, we've been through a lot, but that was weird. Like, I think it's a good thing after like so long we're still having first.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's important.
Too bad most of our firsts are really embarrassing.
Really embarrassing
and ridiculous.
But thank God that we have no shame and we talk about it on the show.
No shit, eh? Yeah, no, I have no shame.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay. You know what? We're all human. Shit happens. Things happen.
Well, yeah, like fuck. No. Everybody has to do their business.
Yeah. And if you don't know what the hell wiping is, Jesus Christ, guys, I hope you get licked by 100 cats. And then my last show note just actually happened this evening when...
well, then I might actually remember what it's about.
Yes, that's fair. We pulled up... I pulled up. Sometimes there's a couple of us in here.
Right?
Right, you bastards. Anyway, so I pulled up at the local Wallbogs.
Yeah.
And like instantly there's somebody like knocking on the window. And I'm like, oh my, what do I do?
Not even in, yeah, like we don't even have a vehicle. You're in your sister's vehicle.
So I'm like, oh my God, please don't be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
God, what the fuck
don't do anything to make me her.
Bitch, I don't even have a cart yet. How can you bug me for my loony?
Right. So anyway, so then I rolled down the window a little bit because I'm like, I'm not going to get out. I like if I get out, I'm going to get stabbed or something. I don't know what's going on. So I rolled down the window And this woman was like, Jelly Rolla, oh shit, and like staring at me, and I'm like, is she calling me like a Jolly Rancher, or what the hell is she saying? And then she's like, oh, you know Jolly Rolla, you look just like Jolly Rolla. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, crackhead. And she's like, oh yeah, they were convicts. They used to be real bad guys and do a lot of stuff. And then they got together when they were in the prison. And that shit saved me. And I was just like, okay, so like it's a musical group. And she's like, yeah, you ain't never heard of Jolly Rolla? I'm like, no. She's like, yeah, you look like him. And then she was like, I'ma save my life, oh you can. And she just started going off into all like this song. And I'm sitting there with it's fucking cold as shit. And I've got the window half down because I turned off the vehicle and I put the window half down, and then eventually the power stops. So you're kind of hooped because it's stuck half down. And I'm like, just like looking out the window like this at her, like, oh yeah, just kind of grooving my head along. Cause I'm like, where is this going? What is going on? This lady is just singing to me in the parking lot. So then she stops and she's like, yeah, they used to be junkies and then they got together and now they're Christians and that song saved my life. You know that song? And I was like, oh, it sounds familiar. I don't know who the fuck Jelly Rolla is. And then we Googled him when we got back, and I don't look anything like that guy. He's got like tattoos all over his face. But I guess it was dark, and I think her eyes were frozen open. Because it looked like she had like crystallized eyes, and she kept trying to blink them to keep them from freezing.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I was like, nah, I don't know who. I'm like, now I'm gonna have to look him up because next time I'm over at Wallbox, I'm gonna lay out some bars. I might get some fans running up and be like, oh, Jelly Rolla, what's up?
Right?
And I'm like, yo, it is me, Jelly Rolla. And look, Jelly, if you listen to this, man, I don't know who the fuck you is. Reach out, we'll have you on the show. I'm inspired. One of your people have touched me, and I want to talk to you. Or maybe none of this exists, and I don't know what's going on. But I don't know. That's the last show note that I've got. Did you have any show notes, MDI?
I just had the one. So we've been shopping a lot recently online. It's getting to be Christmas time, and I've been, for the last month or so, been adding stuff to a wish list on Amazon for a while now. And the other day you came up and asked me why in the hell I had a cremation necklace on the wish list for someone.
Yeah, I did think that was odd.
Yeah. So here's what happened. Mm-hmm. I was perusing Amazon ads on Facebook and I just saw a pretty necklace and it said sister on it. So I hit add to the wish list. And then later on, I saw one that said wife. And it was the same necklace. It was really pretty. It said wife. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm adding it to the wish list for me too, because you can get one for me and we'll get one for your sister for her for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Who cares? We'll have matching but beautiful necklaces.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Except
those necklaces are supposed to contain bits of some dead person.
Of the dead people. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not getting those for Christmas anymore.
Well, yeah, because for a split second there, I was like, am I the dead person?
No. It's supposed to contain.
These bitches gonna kill me for Christmas?
Yeah. No. Yeah. So... yeah, and then I told her, and she just, she fucking howled. She's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, I almost bought you cremation jewelry for Christmas. And she was like, fuck it. If it's pretty, who cares? Oh, man. This pop filter. We're going to have an argument. We're going to have.
Yeah, I got to figure out. I think Logical fucked with
yeah, he took my stuff.
Our stand or something. But
beat that child. But yeah, it was fucking funny.
Well, yeah, that's good. Well, I'm glad. I was just gonna ask if you told her or not.
Oh yeah, I told her all about it. She thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like, now I can't. Now I don't know what I'm getting you for Christmas. And she fucking, she howled.
That's so funny. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out.
But yeah, I still don't know what I'm getting her for Christmas. If I don't find something soon, I'm buying her the fucking dead person jewelry.
Yeah, might as well.
She can hold on to it forever, and then until she has ashes she wants to put into it, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Fuck it.
It was a really pretty necklace, though. I gotta try and find.
Well, that was the
similar.
thing. When I looked, I was like, "Man, these are brilliant." Then I was like, "Wait a minute, cremation? Like, oh,
yeah,
what the fuck?"
I know. I didn't notice it. It said cremation jewelry on it. I really didn't notice it at all. And yeah, it was very funny when you told me. And then,
yeah, fuck. I don't know. That was and that's what I mean. We have such weird little shit that always happens to us. It's pretty funny. But I've been sending Matt the Rat and Ro screenshots of how cold it's been.
oh God, yeah, because they live in California and Texas.
Yeah, in San Antonio. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's pretty funny. It's super weird here. Like it's like I feel in Calgary we got similar amounts of snow, but because of the Chinooks, it all melted away pretty quick.
We would get warmer days and a lot of it would melt away and then we would start again kind of thing.
Yeah, where this is actually like
it sticks. It stays.
Northern.
Yeah, it doesn't get warm.
Yeah, nah, the snow just sticks around. And it's gorgeous. Like that's the one thing about this little town is like I know it's kind of a shithole and people talk smack about it.
So pretty.
God, it is. It is so pretty, and like it's pretty all year round. But man, is it really pretty in the snow?
Oh yeah, like that's the thing. I love this little town. If people put more effort and love into it, it would be so much better. Even, but yeah, it's life's been too hard for too long, and people are tired of trying. I guess.
Yeah, and I totally get it. And you never know. You never know, and maybe eventually we can turn it around. Maybe we'll
be able to turn it around. Exactly. You never know.
But yeah, fuck it's been gorgeous. It's been chilly. We got work tomorrow. Lame.
Mm-hmm. Lame. I know. Work sucks. Then you die.
Try to get a piece of the apple pie.
Oh man.
But yeah, I don't know. That's I think that's it then. If that's all the show notes you got, it's all the show notes I got.
Yeah, I guess.
No smoking in my house.
No smoking in my. There's always smoking in my house, bitch.
Oh, for shizzle. MDI, if people want to find you on the interwebs, what does one do?
What does one do? Well, if you want to find me on the Instagrizzle, you can look me up. I am at the Real MDI. And don't be weird though and send me messages because
I want to be your sugar daddy.
Yeah, well, yeah, those kind of messages. If you just send me a message, be like, "Hey, how's it going? I've listened to your podcast." That's different. But asking me to be your sugar baby, that's gonna get an automatic delete and block.
But it's $300 a day and nothing sexual. I promise.
That was the last one I got. $300 a day just to be his companion. I kind of wanted to go for it. I'm telling you.
I don't know, man. Maybe you should have been like, look, the check clears.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
And then TikTok. If you want to find me on the TikTok, although now that I work full time, I don't do a lot of TikToking, but I'm gonna try to keep it up. But anyway, it is creating with MDI.
Hell yeah, and all that stuff will be in our show notes.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't even know why you gotta quiz me, man.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Ugh.
I'm not even doing mine. Mine are on the show notes.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No, just shout out to all the cool people that reach out and talk to us all the time. It's great. It's pretty amazing because the last 2 years have been insane. And to know that there's still people out there listening and then give a shit, it's pretty amazing. And
yeah, it is pretty great.
Yeah, so thanks for listening, everybody that's watching the streams and that sort of stuff. We're definitely having a lot of fun, making a lot of new content. If anybody does my new Krampus holiday prank to kids, please make sure you tag me in it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go over to the Canadian Trash Gaming TikTok. I believe it's one of the pinned ones right now. If not, it's on all the different the apps. I post it everywhere. So check it out. MDI is still trying.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. Yeah. Till next week, man. Keep toking. Keep smoking. It's Twat FM, bitch. No smoking in my house. Licked by 1,000 cats.